Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a scarf collection video. This is actually not my whole scarf collection, but just my designer scarves that I wanted to share with you. In reality, I have scarves from J. Crew, H&M, Target, everywhere. This isn't the only scarves that I wear. I'm kind of a scarf addict. But I just wanted to share with you the designer ones in case you had any questions or wanted to learn more or were thinking about buying them yourself. I realize that seasonally the timing of this video is a little bit odd, but I'll just say that I'm ahead of the curve and really ready for fall even though summer hasn't even started yet. But anyway, who cares? Here we go. My first scarf is this one and it's from Burberry. And this is a 100% cashmere scarf. And it's officially called, let me check down here on my list, my little cheat sheet, Burberry Check Cashmere Scarf, and this is in Camel Check. This scarf is priced at $550 because it's the longer version. There's a really similar looking one that's a little bit shorter that I think is something like $450. I got the longer version because I like to tie it different ways and I didn't want to feel like I was strangling myself or struggling for room or like my neck was super oversized or anything like that. I like having the extra room to kind of do whatever I want and create the look that I want, wrapping it different ways. This scarf is super soft and super warm and super well made. I think it will last forever. I bought it this past winter and so I haven't had it for that long, but you can just tell that it's going to wear forever. It's already super furry, so I'm not really worried about it fuzzing out anymore because it's fuzzy. That's the kind of scarf that it is. It goes really well with my Burberry trench coat. I love this little pop of red and you can kind of arrange it so you have red, or you can arrange it so that you like have a more neutral display going on depending on how you're feeling. And I just think that this will end up being really great value and last a lifetime and be really good. So that's my Burberry scarf. My next scarf is a Johnathan Saunders scarf. Saunders. And this is a Fair Isle print. This scarf was actually a gift from my boyfriend and I was really impressed with him for picking it out. He did all this research on a designer because he knows I really like scarves and he wanted to get me something nice. And he discovered this designer. Johnathan Saunders is a Scottish designer and Fair Isle is kind of like his jam. This isn't available online anymore and I'm not really sure how much he paid for it, so I don't have a price to share with you, but I'll try and link whatever I can down below. This scarf, I don't know if I already told you, is 100% cotton, and normally the way I like to wear it is kind of in an infinity scarf style. So just tucking the ends in and pretending like it's a necklace. This one again is really great for the holidays, Christmas time. I think it's just really cute and really wintry and fun, and they kind of look like snowflakes, and it's not as warm as cashmere, but it can be nice for a warmer fall day or to wear inside, so you don't need to take it off as soon as you get inside because you're not breaking a sweat or anything like that. My next scarf is also a gift from my boyfriend, and this one is a Diane von Furstenberg leopard scarf. This one's 100% cashmere, and I couldn't find this exact one online to tell you the price, so I'm not sure. I do know that similar scarves she had were around $300, which is actually a pretty good price point relative to some other designer scarves, especially because it's 100% cashmere. And I really like the feel of the scarf. It's very similar to the feel of the leopard stole from Louis Vuitton. You see there's Diane there. It's very big, but can compact down really small. And so it's kind of light and airy at the same time. I like the neutral color, even though it's kind of a wild print. And this is great like under my military jacket, you know, like the kind of green field jacket with gold hardware. It's really rich, like comfy to travel with, especially because it is so big but can go down so small. There are a few snags in this one because it is a little delicate, so that's why I removed the tag. Actually, for most of my scarves that are more finely woven like this, I will very delicately, very slowly, very gently remove the plastic or cotton or whatever tag that comes on it, just because I'm worried about the tag itself pulling and snagging the scarf. So I am very careful. I use the right tools, the tweezers, and I have small thread cutters, but you have to be really super careful because if you cut the wrong thread, then you ruined your scarf trying to keep your scarf from getting ruined. So be super careful, and if you don't know what you're doing, just leave your tags on. Call me crazy. I just know that I'm never going to resell any of my scarves. I don't think that that's something I would ever really go for the way that I might resell some bags. So I'm okay removing the tags because it's only for me and my comfort, and it also makes wearing them easier because you don't have to worry about turning the scarf the right way so that the tag's not sticking out all crazy at people. Anyway, so this is the Diane von Furstenberg 100% cashmere leopard print scarf. The next scarf I have is the Monogram shawl from Louis Vuitton. It's very hard to see the print on this. This is a very well-worn scarf, maybe the one that I turn to the most. It's just light and comfy and easy to wear and great for travel because it is just kind of like a giant square, so you can use it as a blanket on the plane, or at night you can wrap it around your shoulders when traveling, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1. And then I also like that even though it's Louis Vuitton, it's very subtle. You can't really see the print. So it's monogram, but it's not totally in your face. This scarf is 60% silk and 40% wool, so it is very warm and very soft. When I first got this scarf, it kind of had a nice sheen to it, and over time it's kind of gotten really fuzzy, furry. I guess you can see it best on these unfinished edges here, how they're kind of fraying out even more. I don't mind that because I know that I've worn the scarf like every day for 2 years, and so it's bound to get a little worn and it's bound to get a little something on it. So I think it's actually time to take this scarf to the dry cleaner now that I'm looking at it more and more. But I will say that this is really well worn. I think for all of my scarves, probably the best, most use for value paid, I would say, or something like that. So definitely recommend. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and when this gets more worn out, like in a few years or something like that, I can definitely see myself repurchasing this exact same one and wearing it all the time. The way that I wear it the most is I fold it into a giant triangle. Let's see if I can do this quickly and efficiently. It was so nicely folded, which is kind of a rarity. And I just take the two corners and kind of create a bib look like this and tuck it under a jacket. And it's like, bam, ready to go. If there's a question in my mind of what scarf I need to bring, I'll just grab this one. When in doubt, I go for the Louis Vuitton Monogram shawl. I really love this scarf. The next scarf I have is also Louis Vuitton, and this is the Monogram Shine shawl, also in black and silver. And this one, you can see, is not very well worn at all. I bought it around the same time as the Monogram Shine shawl? Wait, no. I bought it around the same time as the Monogram shawl, but this one I really reserve more for fancy occasions, you know, wearing out and things like that. And you can really see it in the corners here where the threads are, that they're not frayed out or anything like that. They're very crisp and clean because it wasn't worn very much. This has 2 different colored sides because of the shine in it. So there's the light side here, which I don't really wear out, and the dark side here, which I use more often. This one, again, great for nights out. It's not quite as warm as the other one. The content on this is a little bit different too. This is 47% silk, 26% viscose, 17% wool, 10% polyester, and it's also a little bit more expensive. It retails for $675 here in the States. Again, I wear this one a lot as a bib, or if I'm out with a dress or something like that, I'll bring it to wrap around my shoulders like this, just as kind of like a little actual shawl. The name, perfect. And so it's just kind of nice and glittery, which is fun if you're more dressed up, and I think, you know, keeping it nicer for me also makes me feel like it's more of a dressy piece. I'm sure if I hadn't brought this Monogram shawl on planes and trains and everywhere in my bag, it would feel a lot more dressy because it wouldn't have gotten that furriness. When it had the sheen, it was still very dressy. This kind of sheenness, I think, makes this one a little bit more dressy, but yeah, here it is. I still think it's a great scarf. It's not super warm and it is a little bit more flashy, but I think the shape and the size of it just make it so versatile that I still consider it a good buy, and I'm really glad to have it in my collection. The next scarf I have is my third and final Louis Vuitton scarf, and it comes in this dust bag with Louis Vuitton written down here. Kind of folded so you can see it. And in here is a Steven Sprouse leopard stole. This is actually called the Leo stole because it's not all leopard. It has some extra design on it here. And this is a limited edition, but it's still available actually, and it retails for $8.95 here in the States. And this scarf, you know, a lot of people have it. It's just like the brown and black Steven Sprouse leopard one, and they'll tell you it's great. It's, you know, it's so big, but it compacts down, and there's a million different ways you can wear it. There's that great video, which is like 20 ways to wear a scarf, where she shows you all the really cool ways to wear the scarf, which I love doing that. But the truth is, it does snag. Like, you look at this thing the wrong way and it snags. Touch it the wrong way and it snags. Don't, heaven forbid, you have a hangnail because it's going to snag your scarf. So you just have to be okay with that. You know, you just have to be okay with it and not worry about it. Some scarves that will get snagged, like this one has some little pulls in it and stuff, just because I wear it so often. So like some strings will pull out and I might trim them or just leave them be, or you see along here, there's like that extra thread there. And you just kind of tuck it in and just tuck it in and don't touch it. This even more so, like if there's a snag that's pulling it together or something, or you can see over here this little snag situation, just don't touch it. Just ignore it. Just move on with your life, keep wearing it. The more you think about it, the more it'll snag, and the, you know, the worse it will get. So don't think about the snags, just charge forth and wear your scarf. This one I really like wearing with an all black outfit and kind of a red lip for a pop of color. And I do love how soft and light it is, but still very warm because of the silk. And you can kind of like build it up in a sort of movie star. This with like big black sunglasses and you're like, don't talk to me, I'm a movie star. Maybe. But I'm actually on the train. Very glamorous, Maddie. Okay. Yeah, so this is my Leo, what's it called? Leo stole in the blue multicolor from Louis Vuitton. Super soft, love this one. The final scarf I'm going to show you is from none other than Hermes, and this is a 90 centimeter silk scarf. This is my least worn scarf in my whole collection, but also most beautiful, I would say. I mean, these colors are just amazing. And I'm glad that I have it, but I wish I could figure out how to wear it more. Maybe I need to get one of those rings because I feel like that would add a versatility to different styles. Or maybe I just get a ring from the store and try it out, see if it works, and then if it works, spring for the, well, that kind of looks nice. Maybe like this and a blazer. What do you guys think? If we wear it like this with a blazer to work or something? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. I've never tried that before. I'm just so worried about this because it's 100% silk and so light that, like, what if I drop food on it or my coffee on it or whatever, like look at it the wrong way and it gets a stain. I think it's kind of like the Leo stole in that it's like just begging to be stained by your hair or your makeup or something. But in this case, I do actually worry about it for some reason. It feels more like artwork than clothing to me, so I just have more trouble with this one. Anyway, these scarves currently retail for $450 here in the States. They're just 100% silk, and just the detail and artwork on this is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love taking it out and looking at it, and every once in a while I'll take it out and look at it and pretend like I'm gonna wear it and put it on, and then I get halfway out the door and I'm like, no, I can't wear it. It's gonna, like, what if something drips out of the sky onto it and ruins it forever? But maybe I should wear it. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a silk scarf like this, how you wear it. Maybe I should have gotten a bigger size, or maybe I'm just not doing it right, or maybe I just need to get over it and wear my scarf. Yes, anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. That was my whole designer scarf collection. I know it's a little out of the way seasonally, but still thought it was fun. And it's always fun to share and maybe I'll just be ahead of the curve, so when fall comes around, I'll have lots of suggestions from you guys of what scarf I should buy next. Yes, in the comments down below, let me know what scarves you think are missing from my collection that I should add, and I'll check that out. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, of course. Leave a comment down below. I asked lots of questions and I need help. And subscribe if you like my videos if you haven't already. And if you're already subscribed, thank you guys so much. Love it. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye!